great fund managers. Today we'll talk about what you are struggling with today. You telling your own self that you can't close the investors because instinctual investors have a slow rigid process. That's completely wrong. That's completely wrong. You can't actually do that because you don't have a speed with execution. That's what we have. That's what we have already built. Because why? Because we have already built a process that's making the capital rising for hedge fund managers easy, fast, and simple. We have it from A to Z with each detail that any investor that they would like to take a look on. That's what we have already built for our partners, and that's what we have inside the Done For You program. Today, I will give you a few examples on what you need to do when you are facing different situations with different conditions for different investors or in different cases. Today, you will have the answers for something that it has already taken from your own lifetime over years, or taken from your own lifetime years. Maybe it will take from your own lifetime decades if you don't understand it now before later on. Let's get into it directly. So, what it happens, you can have a strong track record, a compelling strategy, and even warm introduction. Yet it still takes over a year to get commitments. The problem isn't just the allocators, it's how most managers approach the process. Today, I will give you the solution that will make it easy, simple, and fast for you to raise capital and to close the commitments in short time frame. Let's get into it. Let's see what you are struggling with right now. First of all, that's what you are struggling with. Misalignment with the allocator's investment mandate. Most hedge funds struggle to get commitments because introduced to the wrong LBS or fail to align with an allocator's specific investment criteria. What happens when you are doing introduction to potential investor managing 250 million when they are only allocated to funds over 500 million as under management? Let's say that's the case. Because most of you, it happens. Most of you, they are getting capital or commitments from investor who will only commit with 250K. And you want to have 100 million of us under management. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? Can you just do the math right here? How you would do that? No one of you, or most of you, are not here at all. All right, because no one of you are actually doing the capital rising with every teeny detail that it needs to be in the place. You are speaking with a family office that focuses on VC, a private equity, not hedge funds. That's few of you are doing. You meet a pension fund that likes your strategy but doesn't allocate to emerging managers. That's few of you are struggling with. So what you need to do is you need to pre-qualify investors before meetings. That's what we also do back in the days when we have started. Right now, we have already private list of investors that we understand how they are looking to get the return from and what they are looking to get for risk tolerance, how they have already invested. We understand very well how we have already segmented them, so we don't need to do all of the basic work as the others they are doing. But here is the basic work. Pre-qualify investors before meeting, use a Brigan, find searches, pitch book, and allocator database to track active mandates. That's what you can do if you want to do the basic way. You can also understand the exact criteria. You need to take a look on the asset thresholds. That's what you need to take a look on. Strategy focus, what they are focusing on, liquidity preferences, risk tolerance, track record requirements, and then from there you need to reframe your intro deck based on what they have most interest about. 80% of capital raising success happens before the first meeting, targeting the right engaged investors from the loudest markets with capital. Do you understand? So whatever they are focusing on, whatever they're looking to get, you need to reframe your intro deck on what they have already interest on, so you don't spend their own time and your own time in doing introduction for something that they are not interested. Oh, why you will spend your own time? Why? That's what we are doing with our clients. We provide brief feedback on each investor before they jumping on the call. We making sure to rebuild the intro deck, the creating the research documents that will align with their interests. That will make sure that that's what they have for interest. We will focus on that. Okay, we'll only focus on that. We will not focus on the others benefits that will not make sense to them. We would introduce the others, but we will only focus on the specific interests that they are looking to get or they are looking to have their own focus on. Okay. Okay. Number two, what you are also do is you are pitching too early. What that means? Before the fund is instantial ready. Many managers start pitching before their fund is structured in a way that fits instantial requirements. This creates an immediate roadblock. What happens? You get initial interest from LBS, but they sell because they see red flags in your fund structure. They tell you, we love what you are doing, but we need to see more scalability, risk controls, and operational maturity. You enter an endless follow-up cycle without real traction. You are facing that, okay? You are facing that all the time. You think that, all right, now I have my own fund, and now I will start to expand that on the management, and you will start to present your own self to an essential investor who will just tell you, I don't want to do that now. What you are doing, we love it. We love your own strategy, but we need to see more traction before we take any step further with you. Or we need to see a specific amount of commitments. It has to be done in your own fund or your own asset under management before we start to consider to do any step further, right? Okay, let's take a look on what we do and what you need to do if that is the case. So before pitching, you need to audit your fund structure. That's what we are doing with our clients. We do auditing. We audit their fund structure against essential requirements. We ensure our partners have the right service providers. What that means? Auditors, fund admins in the place, operators, everything that has to be in the place, it has to be in the place before we start to do any introducing or any intro to the investors. Align with investor liquidity preferences. Mismatched lookups can kill deals. So we also take a look on that. So if we have also mismatched lookups, so we also take a look on that it will not make sense to do right now at this stage. So we will make sure that we will also reframe that, rebuild that, and reshift that. We set up strong operational controls. Instance ones will not invest if they see operational risk. So we're making sure to not have any risk at all for instance ones to start entering the fund our partners. That's what you need also take a look. So before selling your strategy, make sure your fund itself is investable by increasing the self-urgency. How you increase the self-urgency? By making sure that all of what I have already presented right here will be in the place. If you have mismatched lookups, you need to fix that. If you have editors that they haven't already built the structure for your own sales process, you need to build that. If you don't have any brand for your own fund and you want to enter the world of instantial capital, then you need to build that. If you don't have any negotiators for the deals, then you need to build that. If you don't have any presenter with public speaking skill, then you need to have that. If you don't have any name for you in any social media platform, then you need to build that. Okay, is that pretty clear, pretty obvious what you need to do that? Okay, no one will invest into you today if you have only intro deck. Okay, no one. They will start to search on your own name in Google, and if they will find nothing, or they will only find 2-3 billions on you, that's it. It will not make sense to invest into you. You will never increase assets under management by over 10 million. You will never, if you don't have any brand. You will never do that if you don't have any sales team. You will never do that if you don't have any negotiators. You will never do that if you don't have any brand for your own self. You will never do that if you don't understand how you can rebuild, reshift your intro decks with their own interests. You don't spend your own time. You don't spend your own time, and you will not lose investors for the unknown. What you also do is you treating capital rising as an event. Sometimes you are doing it every quarter. You are doing it. as an event instead of a process. Many fund managers approach capital raising as one-off campaign instead of a long-term relationship building process. Correct? So that's you need to take that off from your own mind, because as a fund manager, if you're looking to actually increase assets under management to 1 billion assets under management, then you should to keep raising capital constantly, aggressively, day by day. It's not like one time. It's not like that at all. What happens? You pitch an allocator and expect a quick yes or no. That's what you are doing, correct? When you have only an event to do the capital raising, you don't maintain ongoing engagement. They forget about you because you have already done that only one time for the capital raising event, and you are not following up with them. LBS keep saying we need to see more track record before investing. You will lose momentum and cycle restarting. Correct? That's most of you they are struggling with. That's what it happens for you completely on the basic, obvious return or outcome that you understand it happens, but you keep doing it. Okay? What you need to do is you need to have investors. We need to understand that investors they need 7 engagements before commitment. Okay? What that means, you need to have 7 touches with the investors before you can expect your own self to get any commitments. What that means, you need to have a sales team. That's what it means. Use it quarterly. Engagement strategy with updates, market views, and fund insights. You need to do that. You need to do that each quarter. You can't run away from it. You need to do that. Okay? Even if they are not investors right now, if they are only leads, you need to do that. Why? You will keep telling them that I am here. I am leaving. I am in the presence. Okay? Create progressive asks. Start with a build soft allocations or fund of funds before going after full commitments. That's what I am explaining more in our videos description below. You can take a look on it. So I have already explained more about what we are doing with our partners. We're making sure to get soft commitments, soft allocation, okay, for as a part of the commitment in the beginning, just to get them inside or just to get them from the door, we say that. Then from there, we start to show them about what we have also for more polo preparations that we have already increased it or that we have already built in the house. It could be that you have exclusive network of a private LBS that they can actually benefit from. It could be multiple things, but we need to craft your own unique selling point from the beginning that you can show them off after they have already been onboarded. Then from there, you can ask for the whole total commitment because most of the time they are lacking certainty of doing that today. So you can ask for soft commitments. And what you're gonna do also is you need to set up LBA, not short pipelines. You don't just introduce your own self once and wait. You need to have following up and negotiators team who will keep following up, keep asking for more, keep asking why not, keep answer their questions. In essential, LBS invest in long-term and high-return relationships, not only one-time intros. Do you understand? Is that clear? Okay, is that clear what I have already presented to you right here? That's exactly what you need to do in order to short the time frame for the capital. Okay, to short the time frame for the investment. If you want to have the investment commitments easy, fast, and simple, and have it in the shortest time frame, that's what you need to do. Don't have that in the mind because instinctual investors have a slow, rigid process. That's completely wrong because you don't have the operation, you don't have the delegations that will make them to increase that will make you to increase the certainty of the deal, that will make you to have the deals now before later on. Because when they do the due diligence on you, they can find what they are looking to get in you. That's what we have already built for our partners, and that's why we have already done. That's why we have already done a huge and amazing, pretty unexpected return to the financial industry. That's what everything. It was Z at Silo. Have a nice day.